You think the hiring manager holds all the power? Let me flip that for you. If you're wondering why hiring takes forever, why you got ghosted, or why the process drags on for months, then this video is for you. You probably imagine some calm hiring manager casually deciding your fate. But the truth is, hiring managers at AAA studios are more stressed than the candidates they're interviewing.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
They're drowning in politics, pressure, and red tape. And once you understand what I'm about to show you, you'll never apply to jobs the same way again. Every year at a big game studio, you have the same mandate: grow. More revenue, bigger audience, more games launched. And in my case at Riot, more esports viewership, more partnerships, bigger sponsorship deals. But none of this magically happens without resources. You need budget, you need people. So you apply for Headcount, thinking, my KPIs require this, so I'll get it. Wrong. Your request gets lumped together with every other department in your region. Marketing wants 3 people, engineering wants 5, legal wants 2. And suddenly, your headcount request isn't about personal merit. It's about political priority. See, the honest truth, the company wants to grow without hiring. So they pressure everyone with crazy KPIs. Then, make you fight like animals for the resources you actually need. Welcome to Survivor, Game Studio Edition. Let's say you somehow survive this budget battle and actually win approval to hire someone. You think the hard part is over, right? But that's when the real nightmare begins with something as simple as writing a job description. You've seen how terrible most JDs are. Vague requirements, unrealistic expectations. But here's what you don't realize. You also don't want to rock the boat or stand out as the difficult hiring manager. So you stick to the company template and pad it with requirements you don't even need. Because you're terrified. You get one shot at this hire. And if they don't work out, good luck getting another headcount next year. So that JD asking for 5 years of experience for a junior role, that's not malice. That, my friends, is fear. And even if you nail that perfect job description, you immediately run into the next minefield: building your interview panel. Here's what you quickly learn. Nobody wants to interview. It's unpaid work, unrewarded, untracked, just extra hours on top of your already packed schedule. So what do? Come on, help me interview this candidate. I'll interview for your candidates as well. You end up not picking the best reviewers. Instead, you pick people who owe you a favor, have political clout, and make the process look credible. Your interview panel becomes a political construct, and not one based on merit. Meanwhile, your carefully crafted job description goes live. Recruiters are blasting it everywhere, and the first wave of applications start coming in. Finally, you'll see all those amazing candidates lining up for your role. Except, it's mostly garbage. The best candidates aren't looking. They're busy kicking ass somewhere else. Imagine screening 1,200 resumes, having 42 phone screening interviews, and finding 2 candidates to send to panel. 2 candidates after months of work. This is why you, the candidate, gets ghosted. As a hiring manager, you start making compromises. You extend deadlines. You ghost people, not intentionally, but because you're praying for a miracle candidate to appear.
Maybe send me an angel. The nicest angel you have.
After what feels like forever, referrals trickle in. Now, you've got 5 candidates worth running through your panel gauntlet. 2 make it out alive. Sort of. The rest failed. So now you're staring at 2 maybes. Not slam dunks, not unanimous yeses. Just maybes. And this is where desperation takes control. You go back to the no voters on your maybes and you ask them, hey, how hard is your no? Could we mitigate this somehow? What if we added another round? Welcome to the land of the soft yes, where you will do anything to convert a no to a yes. You schedule more interviews, burn more favors. Your 6-person panel becomes 7, then 8, then 9 people. Because you're 6 months into the year now, your team is burning out, and you're still not hitting your KPIs. You just need someone. At this point, anyone. And when one of your maybe candidates somehow passes this gauntlet, you're still not done. There's one final boss waiting, the sponsor interview. They are the ultimate gatekeeper. And now, you have to prepare a formal case. Why this candidate? What are their weaknesses and how will you mitigate them? What's your 30, 60, 90 onboarding plan? What did every interviewer actually say? And then, you wait. And wait. And wait, because sponsors are busy with other things like meetings, projects, travel. Meanwhile, you're praying your candidate doesn't accept another offer. If the sponsor finally says yes, you get to make an offer. But by this point, you have zero leverage. 8 months invested, team overworked, budget in the danger zone. And when that candidate asks for more salary, a better title, or extra perks, you say yes to everything. You're desperate. And you finally make the hire. Relief floods right through you for about 5 seconds because you've got 4 more roles to fill. The year's almost over and you haven't hit your KPIs. And soon, performance reviews, then budget planning, then headcount requests for the next year. Another year of fighting fires while smiling through meetings. That is the brutal truth about being a hiring manager at a AAA game studio. So, next time, if you're wondering, why did I get ghosted? Why is this taking forever? Why didn't I get the job? Remember this. The person on the other side isn't some power-hungry gatekeeper. They're probably just trying not to drown. And if you want the inside playbook on how the gaming industry actually works, how to stand out in this broken system, hit that subscribe button. Because I'm sharing what really happens behind these corporate walls.